Howdy folks, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country, where I react to non-pop country. It's predominantly traditional, but there's western, bluegrass, Cajun, red dirt, folk, under the non-pop country music umbrella. And I've got a gift request from Harry Workmon. So Harry, thank you for this gift and this request. It's Jack and Davis Reid. Now, I hadn't heard of them, and this is what Harry said. Jack and Davis are the sons of Will and Langdon Reid of Wilson Fairchild, and the grandsons of Harold and Don Reid of the Statler brothers. This is from their debut album called On the Road Education, which consists of 8 original songs written by Jack and Davis. So you will have had the distinction of reacting to 3 generations of this country music family, the Statlers, Wilson Fairchild, and now Jack and Davis Reid. So there you go. That's what Harry wrote. I'm going to be reacting now. Once this reaction is done, up and posted, it will be true. I will have reacted to 3 generations. It's pretty cool. It's one of the things you get to experience as you get older yourself, is that there are multiple generations that you have an interest in. Like the Allman Brothers, you got Derek Trucks now, Butch Trucks, he's going to have kids, and so on down the line. But Jack and Davis Reid, On the Road Education. Interesting. Oh, nice. Standard country bass line.
They said that I should go to school.
Nice voice.
Life outside of this town would be so cruel. But all I wanted to do was play this guitar. So I threw it in the backseat of my car. So now we're out here on the road, headed somewhere God only knows.
All right, I'm stopping real quick because that line, and I threw it in the back seat of my car. I wish there was more creativity in that lyric, like using adjective before car. It seemed a little stretched and forced out. I love the song though. I mean, absolutely love the way it's moving along, popping along, the feel of it, his voice, the tempo, the guitar, and all that stuff. But that just popped into my mind so strongly that I had to stop it and comment on it.
We got a show tonight, so we have to go. Some people don't approve of our situation.
Alright.
Out here getting an on-the-road education.
Guitar is his textbook. No answers in the back yet. That's nice.
Tell me to get on with my life, that all I'm doing is wasting all my time. But they haven't seen a crowd from the stage.
Yup, that's true.
Stand up and start yelling out our names.
And they know the lyrics.
So now we're out here on the road, headed somewhere God only knows. We got a show tonight, so we have to go. Some people don't approve of our situation. Out here getting an on-the-road education. Some people don't approve of our situation. Out here getting an on-the-road education.
Nice. Nice. They kept that real. That's a real country. It's contemporary. It might or might not get play on, national radio. I'm going to guess probably not. They might consider this even too country. But all that said, I would have loved to have seen like the idea of them being tested, because that's part of education. I don't know who the principal would be or who the board of education would be. Things like that could be worked into a theme like this. It's a really good theme. And so, like, lyrically, to work that kind of stuff out, it could be a bunch of fun. But they did. They kept it straightforward and simple. And that one line in there is absolutely true. I know from having owned a dance school, an advanced ballet and modern dance school for 20 years with my ex-wife. I was not a dancer. I was on the business side of it. I was on the customer relations side of it, the billing side. I talked with the mothers predominantly. I was not on the artistic side of it. That was my ex's job because she was the dancer. She was a trained dancer. And when we opened the school, it took off, had multiple locations, had a ballet company, had a modern company. It was, advanced training. And one of our instructors, Kim, exquisite dancer and retired at that time, but Kim was like 5'10", and just the way she moved, she was a principal dancer with several ballet companies across the country. And one of the things she said was, she knew that, the money wasn't the best, but she said, when you're on that stage performing in front of all those people, it makes it worth it. And I remember seeing Greg Allman, an interview with Greg Allman, where he said that there was a time when he had an abscessed tooth and it was just killing him. But they had a show that night. I don't know if it was at the Beacon or where the show was. But he said that he got on stage, the pain all went away, performed, had no problem. After the show, the pain completely returned. And that'll give you an idea of the endorphin rush or whatever the chemicals in the brain are that get the dopamines, or the pain isn't there any longer. And when you're on stage and like he said, or they said in the song, there's nothing like hearing the audience yell out your name. And that's just the voice of approval. And as human beings, we want that approval. And as a philosopher, of course, I have ideas on why it is that way. I mean, you could tie it into safety and evolutionary theory and whatever else you want to tie it into. But the bottom line is it's acceptance. You feel I am giving something to people, and so much so that they would come here and even call out my name. And I've seen other artists say that, like A-listers, that even still far along in the career, when they see the audience singing the songs, know every word to the songs that they're singing. It's humbling. It's gratifying. And so the content of this song, yes, they're getting an on-the-road education. And, this is the kind of song that you could add lyrics to whenever you felt like it, especially in concert. You have that kind of latitude, but you could even re-record it on an album if you wanted to and add different lyrics to it, because education keeps growing as long as you stay curious. And then you'd have to say, okay, who's the teacher in this? Well, experience is the teacher. It isn't just the audience, the fan base, the promoters. You as a musician, when you get things right, when you don't, when you're off key, when you're off tempo, whatever you do as a musician or artist that makes you off that particular day, night, or song, still, that's part of your education. So that was fun. But yeah, I mean, this gives you, look at me, I'm all amped up because it gets me excited that there's traditional country or non-pop country, a story to tell. It could be up-tempo with a repeat drum loop. That was this song in a sense. And yet it's country. And I've said this on numerous songs, I don't have a problem with repeat drums throughout a song any more than I'd have a problem with repeat bass throughout songs. The problem out of Nashville is that it's just that basically it's just out of a box. It's not even a real drummer just doing a repeat drum loop. It's programmed in, and it's kind of metronomic. It's high energy. You boost the volume on it when you're mixing it and bouncing it, and people are like, yeah, this is great. You throw in some lyrics about the broke down pickup truck, rain, dogs, and your girlfriend left you, and then they think, and it's a country song. This was more than that, much more than that. From not merely the lyrics, but the instrumentation, on the road education, how about in the family education? They got that from Wilson Fairchild and the Statlers and all the other folks that they met in their house and wherever else they met them, who were also consummate musicians. So, Harry, that was fantastic. I mean, I love that you know of these folks. So I'm going to rate this. And as you know, I got to go with the first number that popped into my head. And that number was a 9.1. That's going in the playlist of songs of 9 and above. Lyrically, it was fun. They could have done more with it, though. There was more room on the bone to add some meat to the bone on this one, but they got their point across, and instrumentally, it completely worked. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, guys, thank Harry Workmon for that one. Have a great day. See you on another video, and keep rocking the country.